Hello, hello to Universal Healing. Hello, Selnur. How are you?
Oh, hi. Hi, thank you very much. I'm very happy to be with you as usual.
Okay. So, okay, we are Universal Healing. You know us, and if you don't know us, we are a group of healers, very experienced healers that we're doing group remote healing every week, twice per week with different focuses. Each healing focuses in something different. And all our healers, so to say it in an easy way, you don't become a healer just because you want to become a healer. Usually something happens in your life. I mean, maybe there are healers that since they are little kids, they know that they're gonna be healers. I don't know. I haven't met any of those, but what I have met is many people. Being a healer, being in the school of healing in different trainings, and also uh, uh, as a teacher, I see all the students that were coming into the school, and that the vast majority, of course, I don't know the story of everyone, but the vast majority, they had something in their life, and that really we could call it a guidance, isn't it? Maybe it's not sometimes a guidance that a voice comes and tells you, "Oh, you're going to be." No, but something is happening in your life that is directing you into this path. So I'm very curious, Selnur. Selnur is, we are very international people. So Selnur is from Turkey. She lives in Istanbul and she travels all over the place. I mean, all over the world, all the time. Um, so Selnur, may I ask you what was your guidance? What makes you understand that you were going to become a healer?
Of course, I will be very happy to explain and share with everybody how I ended up as a healer. Actually, maybe it is good to mention it. I am coming from the corporate life. I was an engineer. You see, I already stopped my engineering title. As well as I am engineer, double major engineering, and then I was very analytical, person. Never ever thought, okay, I need to feel it, not to feel it. I need to physically touch and see the things. And for me, it was really this healing stuff was not really coming inside me, like that. But it was a shadow. I realized after that. What happened actually, as I was working in corporate life, very crazy life, there was no work-life balance. My company, which was very international, it's an American company, sent me a training course and in
Mm,
Africa. And this was a training course about finding yourself, centering yourself. The name of the training actually, coming back to center. And in this training, it I wouldn't say it's a training. It was a more working with yourself, coming to yourself, touch your feelings. What's your passion? What is your soul longing? Like that. And
mm,
and in this training, I went there twice. First one, it was in March, and then another one is the next year March. It was one first
okay.
year, and I met a healer there, one of the participants, who was a student at the Barbara Brennan School of Healing, and she mentioned this healing school and healing stuff and energy healing and all of these things. It took my attention, and it was really, oh, I am curious about this type, but never ever something pushed me to leave, to give my resignation and to start school. That was nothing like that the
Yeah.
first time. And then, it's like, I would like to say, listening the guidance that was not in my book yet by that time. It was just, okay, receiving something, but not following, my awareness was very low and on the other side aspect. And then afterwards, the next year, when I went there next year, Uh, I had a very terrible year during this 1 year. I lost my father in a traffic accident, and
Your
and
father?
my father,
Okay.
yes, and
Okay.
it was a sudden death. He was a pedestrian. He was crossing the street and hit the car.
Oh, wow.
Uh, and uh, and I was in somewhere else. I was not in Istanbul. When I arrived to Istanbul, he was that. And then afterwards, I was really in a very committed relationship. My relationship was broke, in 6 months, and
Okay.
this was really very shocking. I went to the second time to Africa with all of this stuff, and I was really in a very deep place.
So
And
I would say that you were ready. You were wounded.
exactly,
You were ready starting a process
exactly,
of healing.
exactly.
Okay.
And again, my company sent it to me. It was the second time,
Yeah.
and by that time, I met another healer. And this time, the one that I met 1 year ago, her sister was there.
Hmm.
And she was also a student at the Barbara Brennan School of Healing. And but when I entered the place at Africa, I had a terrible pain in my kidney area, in
Okay.
my belly,
Okay.
and I didn't want to stay there. But the healer, I mean, she understood that something was going on my body. I was trying to get out something, and but we were in the middle of nowhere. It was this was really, there was no internet, there was no network, there was nothing, and they needed to take me to the hospital. And when I came to the hospital, they said I had a kidney stone.
Oh, wow.
And it was, when we say Africa, it's the Africa of not Johannesburg, not Cape Town. It's the Nelspruit. It's a town, it's a city, Nelspruit, in the middle of nowhere for me,
Yeah.
They took me in the hospital, they took me the operations because the kidney stone was too big. They need to put something inside me to put the stone in the back in my body because it was not possible to get out. And they said to me, you need to go, when you go back to your country, you need to have another operation to take it out. And I stayed 3 days at the hospital and in Africa. When I left the hospital, I met the healer again, the one that I met in the training, in the program. She mentioned me. I knew it. You were trying to throw it something. She didn't say it. She was a student and she didn't want to, in the middle of the training program, oh,
Yeah.
she's very exciting stone, like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
she understood. It was very big shocking for me. And I said, okay. And I decided when I came back
What
from the training
what
program,
what was shocking for you, Selma?
because she understood something which was on my body. And
So
what
she
we
so
say,
she was perceiving something in you that
exactly,
okay.
exactly,
Okay.
and it was for me, okay, there's something, and
Yeah.
I wake up, Selnur, and then I said, also, it is the second time I'm meeting somebody who is a healer. Listen, this time, listen. And when I came back from the program, I give my resignation to the company. I said, I'm leaving. It was a big shocking because I was a talent at the school. You see, I said school.
Yeah.
I am now schooling at the company. And they didn't accept me, my resignation.
Yeah.
It was as I said, it was March, and they said to me, when the program is starting, when school is, I said September, October. Okay, let's wait until September. And I worked until 30th of September. And I was serious because I was
Didn't
100%
check.
sure. Yeah, I didn't change my mind. I was
They were
100%.
hoping that you may change your mind.
Exactly, yes,
Yeah.
because it was a big trauma year for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
were thinking, okay, she is really in a traumatic position, like she will change, she will adapt, something. and but I didn't change. And you, after that, you know, you were my teacher on my third year, and I finished the school. I finished the advanced program, and I decided again. I just want to say something. If you listen your longing, the universe gave you what you want, really. Your longing is coming to you. But just listen to your longing, soul's longing. Then everything arrives. No,
Well,
no
some
barrier about the money, no barrier about anything, you know.
yeah.
And then I am now healer, you know,
But
energy
but
healer.
but I understand that many people they are not aware of their longing because were you aware before when you were working
Exactly.
the corporate
Yes.
world and all that
Yes.
about the possibility that you would
Yes.
become a healer?
Yes.
Were you aware
No,
or
I was not. No, I was
so
not.
you that guidance that we were talking in the beginning that sometimes when it's the right moment life
Exactly.
starts directing you in a certain
Yes.
direction and brings
Exactly.
was yeah it was a perfect moment for you
Exactly.
and
Yes.
sometimes we have to go through painful losses and
Exactly.
yeah and changing our life
Exactly. Yes.
in many
Yes.
ways to be
Exactly.
able to follow the long
Yes.
and the long is
Exactly.
it's if I say it's what we are here for
Exactly.
yeah
Yes.
that
Yes.
that yeah
Yes. Yes.
yeah
It's really it was not easy, this decision.
yeah
During after my resignation and waiting for the September period, there are some challenges coming in front of you,
yeah
and there were in front of me, I would say, in my words.
yeah
Um, and but always trusting the process, trusting the universe, trusting your guidance, and um, my family was really shocking also. Oh my God, how you will live, how you will survive, what
yeah
are you doing? You have a wonderful job, you are leaving this job, you know, like, because you are leaving your comfort area, comfort zone, and
yeah
you know, you are changing something which is totally some different, you know.
yeah yeah
And this is scary, yes, of course, but at the end of it, it comes from your longing, really, your
yeah
inside, then everything opens, and the doors are opening, and you live more happily and more fully in present, you know, not more in your body. And this is how it is actually.
Okay, so Nur, I'm very happy. I'm very
Mm.
happy that you followed your longing, your the guidance that because probably there is many people out there that they are
Mhm.
going through difficult situations in their life, and
Yeah,
maybe they don't see the light that is ahead. And but I think that your experience really shows how very difficult situations in life can help us to go inside and
yeah,
find what we are here for and
exactly.
yeah and then life don't doesn't end in that way life just opens up to new possibilities that are more connected with who you really are.
Right.
Mm.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
beautiful.
Beau- beautiful, Selnur. Beautiful
Yes,
sharing. And
thank you.
like I was saying, I'm very happy that you follow it, that you are working with us doing the group healings in
Yes,
Universal Healing. I
yes.
know that you are enjoying it a lot.
Exactly, exactly. And I just want to say a couple of words about
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Then you build a community that is surrounding you with this universal healing as well. You create something in the universe also supports you in your life, you know, like it's an environment that I am really happy to be with, you know, all of you, and we are doing something which helps us as well in our life. That's beautiful, and
mm,
I would like to thank you for creating this beautiful possibility for all of us, really. Thank you.
Thank you, Selnur. And like I said many times, the idea really came one night as a download and very clear with all the
Mm.
details. But I have to say that many times we all have guidance or downloads. Okay, you should do this or this is. But then the difficult part is really to trust that and
Exactly.
to say, okay, I'm gonna try. I'm
Exactly.
gonna try. I'm gonna trust that message, and I'm gonna try to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
so yeah, I think it's a beautiful ending to this short video, and yeah, I
Thank
like
you.
to that all our healers show their face and people
Yeah.
can see
Yeah.
you, can see the beauty of who you are,
Mm, thank
and
you.
uh,
Mm,
yeah,
thank you.
let's keep working in from
Yes.
the car like we do.
Exactly. Thank you, Manal. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank
Selnur.
you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.